Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are live here. This is Read with Carylee Live, your author chat for this week. It is Tuesday, February 4th, and it has been a week. Yes, I am so sorry that I was not on this past Thursday. Welcome in. Welcome, everyone. We are live on YouTube and Instagram, and I am so glad that everyone is here. Yes, of course, my apologies for not being on Thursday. The jet lag was jet lagging. Okay. I had a fantastic time in San Jose, California at the PayPal headquarters. Your girl was on the PayPal stage with another wonderful entrepreneur and the EVP, one of the EVPs at PayPal. Got to meet the CEO of PayPal, which he was so down to earth and just chilling and talking to my boys. My son was telling him about, his business that he had, and this was just really a great experience and great to partner with PayPal with so many different things that I've been doing. Of course, I've been a PayPal customer with a personal and also using PayPal with Read with Carylee. All payments that go that are processed for Read with Carylee are through PayPal. And they're not paying me to say all of this, but I went with PayPal because of the security of it. And I really just wanted to make sure that my customers felt that their information was protected. I don't do Cash App. I don't do a lot of the other. Well, actually, I think it's really just Cash App that I know, and of course, Venmo is through PayPal. So it's been really great to be able to run my business through PayPal and then to have them partner with me and ask that I come out to San Jose to speak to their leaders. That was so amazing. And I will tell you, I'll be honest with you, when the invitation came, I said to them, I'm a single mother. Where I go, my boys go. And if I have to come across the country, my boys will have to come with me as well. And the response that I got was shocking. I did not expect them to pay for my sons to accompany me. But you know what? My sons did get work, especially my eldest son. He worked. My youngest son, he is happy-go-lucky, wanted to get around to everybody and see. They had a koi pond. He was there wanting to see the koi pond and everything like that. So, but my eldest son, he was working the room. He was my videographer and photographer. So the clips that you see and a lot of the images that I still have images to come out that you'll see were from my son. My son, he was my videographer and photographer at the school visit. And this was so great for PayPal to be able to sponsor a school visit while I was there as well. And I will say, honestly, with everything, closed mouths don't get fed. And, like I said, I was honest with them and I let them know I'm a single mom and they paid for me and my sons to come out there. And I said, well, they were already buying books to be able to support me. So, and they said they were going to donate it to a local school. So I said, well, while you have me out there, why not? Let's just do a school visit. So we were able to get all of that together. We did an author visit to Walter L. Bach Bachroot. I think that is how it's pronounced, Bachroot um, Academy, and the kids there were great. It was so awesome to be able to have the author visit with them. You will see them that they are in ponchos and coats. It was cold in San Jose. It was cold in San Jose, and it was unusually cold for them. So, they're like, you're taking your jacket off and everything. And I'm like, well, this is okay for me because it was 62 degrees. And that, of course, is cold for California, and especially, where they were, that is usually in maybe 70. They put their coats on. And but it was wonderful to be able to be there. It was wonderful to be able to let the PayPal executives hear about what I am doing with Read with Carylee, and wanting to make sure that we are pushing and supporting um, authors, and especially self-published authors who do not have the marketing support, or the marketing prowess to be able to promote their books. So there are a lot of things that we're going to be doing going forward with the help of PayPal and other companies that are willing to come on board. So that is a bit of the maintenance that I have right now. And I will tell you, yes, coming back to the DC area was very hard. Uh, my heart my heart and prayers go out to the victim, the family and the victims of the airplane crash that actually crashed just about an hour after I landed back in the DC area. It was not out of the same airport, but that airport um, is only about, it's definitely less than an hour drive away from where I was at Dulles Airport. And Reagan National is only 30 minutes from my home. So of course that was devastating to hear the next morning, because of course I came home, dropped my bags, and got ready to just jump in the bed. And of course, my kids got ready because they had school the next morning. They had already missed 3 days of school, but they did get a great education that getting it at, especially at their level. So I was very have them have that experience. And this it's not the first, but of course we hope to have many more to come. Last year, we did take a trip down to Radford University and partnered with them to do a school visit, a library visit, and I also spoke to their up and coming teachers with their teachers college. And it's different things like that I am able to do with Read with Carylee to promote diversity in children's literature. And of course now diversity on a whole is under attack. And as I said, with, I would say, my very emotional live last Tuesday, I started Read with Carylee as a platform because when I did see that companies and publishers were rallying, doing the rallying cry for DEI, and diversity in the workplace. Diversity in the workplace has always been a thing, but I think after the murder of George Floyd, um, diversity became a topic of discussion so that people, especially people of color, would feel safe in the environments that they were in, and they would continue to curse. And we would continue to wouldn't rattle the, in my opinion, that's what that was all about. So when I saw the statistics of the lack of representation um, in for diverse books in children's literature, I said, it's wonderful that these companies are coming and rallying around diversity right now. But of course, with seeing things, how things have historically been, I said, okay, I'm not going to allow this to be a fad, a phase, or something that is just fleeting. I, if just of myself, would be the rallying cry for continued diversity through children's literature. And, you know, even just saying that to myself right now it has really given me a boost because, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's not always easy. This is right. Read with Carylee is a very slim shop. Most of the time, you will only see me before you, but there it takes a lot to be able to do the work that we do, and we also have to have people that are passionate about what we do as well. And that, my name, Carylee, right there, is what is on this platform. So my passion must outweigh everyone else's. And if my passion starts to dwindle, that is when I know that it's time for me to hang this up and move on. But thankfully, that is not something that is going to change anytime soon. Even though, things might be a little difficult for me personally, this is something that I have dedicated my life to do. And I started it for my children, and I hope to continue that for other children as well. So there's a lot that we need to talk about. Yeah. So continuing the fight, the journey with Read with Carylee. Read with Carylee is not a government entity. Thank you. Hallelujah. Because we will continue to fight for diversity with everything that we do. And I am so excited because, of course, Sunday was the Grammys. And yeah. Woo! Oh my gosh. Did Beyonce just really, she was surprised. And, a lot of us were surprised. Honestly, I didn't think that they would give her the Grammy. She definitely has earned the Grammy. She is my sister in September. And I am so glad and so proud that she too is wanting to, and believing that she can use her, and she is using her platform to be able to um open the conversation, create the conversation going for diversity in country music. And of course, all about diversity in and country music, and I'm like, there was just something about writing and making sure that this message came out, and that this song that I wrote, this is Maya's song, Black and Country. And I'm not gonna read it, I'm not gonna sing it, but I'll read. It says, just my time, just my rhyme, like stomping my feet to the wind chimes, playing with frogs in my mama's yard, chasing things till it gets dark. Summertime, I like how I'm living. Country time, I love what it's given. But they said you can't be black and be country. But it's the music moving in me. No slow words, just want to be heard in the melody. And of course, I wrote the chorus first. And I was just like, I I wanted to break it up and show children that they can live outside their stereotype, outside the box that society puts them in sometimes. And I thought, why not with country music, and why not with this song? So of course the chorus came, the song then the song came, and then after I was able to write the book. So my process is a little backwards sometimes. The first process of me writing my first book, Everyone Just Like Me, which I do have here, was because my son was told on the playground that he should only be playing with children of the same skin color. And I was just like, okay, how can I talk to him about race without talking to him about race? Because he was 5. And I was just like, well, I didn't know what to do with that. Because, I grew up in New York. My mother didn't really have to talk to me about race. This was something that was brought up in school and everything, but we live in Virginia, and this is not something that's going to be brought up in the way that would kind of sometimes celebrate and elevate children. So, with Maya Sings Country, I will be starting to do some author visits. I believe, well, we have 2 author visits that have already been booked for Maya Sings Country. I have another author visit coming up, I believe next week. And, we're really trying to, especially since the current administration is wanting to take away everything that we have worked so hard for, to be even able to celebrate Black history, which is American history, because most of the buildings that they sit in on Capitol Hill, the White House, most of those buildings were built with Black hands by Black slaves. So trying to strip away things that are there, would they like to pull down brick by brick the buildings that they are actually sitting in, and not wanting to give the credit to Black people for. But okay, I'm going to come down off the soapbox a little bit. But with Maya Sings Country, I have developed a curriculum with this author visit that would help teachers to talk about, or actually I will talk about the contributions of Black artists to country music, help in a writing session, so that kids can get the appreciation of music and writing as well. And, especially in this time, we have to be innovative with what we are doing to be able to get into schools. It is no longer just, okay, all right, you're going to charge to go into school for a story time. Those days are, I would say, of course, some people will be able to do it, but I think wherever you go, especially as self-published authors, you need to add value, because traditional authors, when Scholastic sends an author to a school, and that author does a story time, okay, it's all well and good for them because they need, something by Scholastic. Scholastic is being paid, and then Scholastic is selling their books at a discount. When self-published or indie authors go into schools, they are representing themselves. They are representing their brand. What value add are you going to be bringing? Because the Scholastics and Hyperions and Penguins and Random Houses, when they send an author to do an author visit, they have the, I guess, value add of selling the books to the school at a discounted price. So, the author may get paid some royalties, but as an indie author, it is important that I believe that you value add. I had a talk with one of the authors that is currently in our children's our Kidlit Elevate Mastermind, and we had a talk yesterday about what she is doing to use her network to elevate her book as well as others. And she comes from the human resources space, so she is able to navigate that and then be able to show what value add her book and the authors that she will want to be in this program will be able to add to um, the HR community as well as children. And so if they can partner to be able to do that. So that's something that still is developing, and hopefully, and maybe Read with Carylee will have a hand in that, but she is in our Kidlit Elevate Mastermind. If you do not know about our Kidlit Elevate Mastermind, please DM me. I at this time will only be taking in authors who are directly in contact with me. We are still growing this, and we are still working. I'm still working things out. We do have our mastermind Zoom call next week, Monday. That's next week. I won't tell the time. Next week, Monday. So we will be coming together to be able to talk and hash out what it is that we are doing and try to help each other to be able to elevate in this children's literature space. And of course, we are still calling for authors. You are around the United States, around the world. Let's get together, because there is value, there is strength, there is camaraderie, camaraderie, yes, in unity and being a part of the Read with Carylee Children's Author Directory. We are creating community. Once you come into the Children's Author Directory, you will have direct access to be able to be a part of the Kidlit Elevate Facebook page, so that we can grow together. We do have a lot of things coming up. I am someone that is always thinking of ways to get our community together and our community elevated. So, yeah, we're creating a one-stop shop for authors to be able to come get help to write their books once they are, going through the publishing process, being able to know what to do next. We'll give you the list, we'll give you the resources, and we'll create such continue to Read with Carylee on YouTube or on Instagram. We have so much. I'm going to be dropping videos like crazy because, of course, this is Black History Month. And we want to definitely celebrate our Black authors. So if you know a Black author, especially a independent Black author, please go ahead, patronize their books, like their pages, share what they're doing. These are my books, Everyone Just Like Me, Maya Sings Country, you name it, Graham made it. And of course, I would say this is my number one bestseller, Pretty Hair. And I am so happy. You can go on my website, readwithcarylee.org, to be able to purchase my books, and also go to readwithcarylee.org, go to the link that says find an author. Go find an author near you. It is location based. We have a map up, and you can go ahead and click on your state or search your state and show an author in your state some love. There may be an author near you that, if you are buying one of their books, trust me, if you buy a Read with Carylee book, I am jumping for joy. I am celebrating you. If you comment and come on put a review on my Instagram, put a review on my website. We so appreciate everything that you do for our authors, for promoting and celebrating our authors. Remember, if you are especially in the DMV area, but I am doing virtual visits as well. If your child's school or your school, if you're a teacher or an administrator, would like to have the Read with Carylee Maya Sings Country author visit and music history lesson, please contact me, DM me, or go to readwithcarylee.org, send something in the comments, or book an author visit, or even, here's my email, info@readwithcarylee.com, and you can email me directly. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being patient. Again, my apologies for not being here last Thursday, but definitely go out and support an author. Support a Black author. Support Black businesses. We are unfortunately under attack right now. So, support us. We love you. Black history is not just February, it is 365. Black history is American history, it is world history, and we just need to come together. So do all you can to support, share, like, comment, repost, everything. Do all the things for us, please. Until Thursday, I hope to have some brand new good news for you. And we will see you Thursday right here on YouTube and on Instagram at 9 a.m. Eastern. And, comment, repost, do whatever. Yeah, share, like, do all the things on the replay, and we'll see you soon. Remember to grab a book, especially in February, one of a Black author, and read.